Bakersfield, California. Couple, the girl was probably 20-ish. Her mother was with her grandmother was with her, and the little sister was with her. Got to the, no fiance, by the way. No fiance there. Get to the end of the presentation. They all come up to the table. And the grandmother says, we are going to get 3 sets of cookware today. No, I'm sorry. We were going to get 4 sets of cookware today. I said, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. I never sold 4 sets to one family before at one time in one spot. I said, explain. I get the engaged girl. What about the other 3 sets? And the grandmother said, look, we saw this cookware 60 years ago, or a very long time ago, at a fair. And we were on the fence, me and my husband, and we went back and forth. Should we get it? Should we not get it? Let's get it. And we said, nah, you know what? We'll come back next year and get it. And next year never happened. Not that next year never happened, but they just, when you put something off, it's just off. And she said, the crazy thing is, for years, I still thought about that cookware. Every time my water boiled over and my handles got hot, and I had to throw pans away, and then we went looking for the cookware one time, but we didn't know how to find it, because this is way back in the age before internet and before all that stuff, guys. It was when you know, if you were put on the spot to get something and you didn't get it there, you may never see the person again. So she said, look, I'm going to buy the set from my granddaughter for her wedding. I'm going to buy the set from my daughter, which was the bride's mother, because she still cooks and they still have another 4 people in the family. I'm going to buy a set for the younger daughter, who is in her teens, so she can put it in her hope chest and she doesn't need to worry about this later. And she said, I'm going to get the 4th set from myself. So me, being, I guess, sort of the wise ass that I am, said, well, Grandma, how much cooking do you do at this point of your life? And she told me, none. She goes, I don't need the cookware now, but damn it, I deserve it, so I'm going to get a set from myself also. Now let me ask you a stupid question, group of brides and grooms. Do you want to wait 50 years until you deserve something to get it? Or do you want to get it right now when you need it? Sitting at the back of my whole thing was real simple. It was real simple. When I closed, I threw everything on the board, and what I would do is I would say this. If you want to get something, go and grab a seat at one of the tables. I'll get you the paperwork and get you moving, okay? There's one of me and there's a whole bunch of you, so the quicker you sit down at a table, the quicker I can get you started, the quicker I can get you out of here. If anybody doesn't want anything, just stand by the door. I know you want your gifts. I'll just give them to you and you can get right out of here, okay? So when I sit down at the tables, and they were the last people in the room, right? The room was empty. Everyone else had been written up and sold and out the door already. So I'm sitting with them, and I said, you know, so small talk. So why are you getting the cookware? You know, and I'm expecting the normal answers. It's going to save me time. It's going to save me money. I like the way the vegetables tasted. And he says, because I'm dying of cancer. And I said, okay, wow. What do I say to this? What do you mean you're dying of cancer? He goes, I have stomach cancer. We're getting married in a few months because we're in love, but I'll be dead soon. I said, okay, so why take the couple of grand and spend it on cookware? Don't you have other things on your bucket list to do? And he said, look, what do you know about stomach cancer? And I said, nothing. I know nothing about stomach cancer. He says, well, neither did I until I got it. The leading cause of the type of cancer that he had was aluminum poisoning, and his mother used aluminum cookware growing up throughout his life. Now, he didn't tell me the aluminum cookware caused his stomach cancer, and I'm not telling you the aluminum cookware caused his stomach cancer. I'm just telling you what he told me. He says the #1 cause for the type of cancer I have is aluminum poisoning. He says, I'm going to get her this cookware now. If it can prevent her or her future family that she has long after I'm gone from going through what I went through, then this is well worth the money that I have today. And hopefully every time, because I'll die soon, she'll meet someone else, she'll get married, she'll have a family, And hopefully every single time she cooks out of this cookware, she'll at least once in a while think of me. Wow, powerful. And then you can fast forward almost 20 years or 15 years. She meets somebody else after he dies. He died pretty quick. He died within a year. But whatever it was, 15 years later, she meets somebody else, gets engaged, and comes back out to one of our shows. And Tom meets her and tells the same exact story that I just told. Correct, Tom?
Yeah. What for?
Cool. Another guy in my presentation one time. Him and his fiance going back and forth, arguing. I saw that they were arguing. All right. Usually when they're arguing, I'm trying to back off a little bit and just see how things unfold. But I had to get involved. I said, all right, I see that you guys are on the fence. I know that. Now, I knew that she was the one that wanted it and that he didn't. But when I jumped in, I said, okay, I know that he wants it, but you don't, ma'am. Because I wanted to reverse the roles on them, because I wanted to be in charge. You need to be in charge and you need to be in control. So just by reversing the roles, I immediately threw them off, which put them off guard, which put me in charge. Okay? No. It's the other way around. We have the money, and we love the cookware, but we've been saving the money up, and I think it was for a jet ski. I'm not positive what it is, but they had the money. They were saving the money for something. And he told me about his health, that he was in great shape, and he was a roofer, and he was 42 years old, and he would go up and down the ladder every day lugging the shingles, and he ate good, and he had no problems, and he didn't really need to worry about his health. At some point, they'll save the money back up, and they'll come and buy this set of cookware for her. And I said, okay. And I tried to close it, but like I said, I don't handle objections, okay? It was an objection that I did not handle during my presentation, so I lost. I don't sit there at the end of the presentation or the sales pitch trying to beat somebody up because I didn't do my job during the presentation. Run into her, I don't know, not very much later, a year or two after that, found out that the dude, the roofer, who was in great health, he used to go up and down the ladder every day with the shingles, died of a heart attack. He was playing with his 4-year-old daughter, dropped dead on his living room floor. You never ever know. That's why I'm here today. What would you rather do? Yes, we're all healthy today, but do you want to wait until you get sick to fix the problem, or would you rather practice preventive medicine?